you ask me, which force has the greatest influence on us? What resonates the most with our souls? I'd answer without hesitation that it's the freedom to choose. The power of decision-making is the greatest gift to a person. You are not a product of your genes or of your education. You are the result of your decisions. As Dwight Eisenhower once said, the history of a free man is never written by chance, but by choice. So life is about making decisions, and achieving success is the result of those decisions. Have you ever been in a situation in which you were unsure of which decision to take because you don't know which decision is best for you? Well, personally for me, one of the hardest decisions I have ever faced in my life is choosing whether to walk away or to try harder. This question comes across my mind constantly whenever I make a decision. Understanding hard choices can uncover a hidden power that each of us possess. What makes a choice hard is the way the alternatives relate. In an easy choice, one alternative is better than the other. In a hard choice, one alternative is better in some way, the other alternative is better in another way, but overall, neither is better than the other. For example, you agonize over whether you should study in your country for higher education or uproot your life to study abroad, because staying is better in some way, traveling abroad is better in another way, but overall, neither is better than the other, a hard choice. It can be as small as deciding what to eat for breakfast. You could have a high-fiber brand cereal or a chocolate donut. The cereal is way better for you, the donut tastes way better, but overall, neither is better than the other. As for many people, failure is nothing but the first step towards success. Now tell me, how many of us have succeeded in the first attempt? Not many. So this proves that sometimes success cannot be attained in one day. Because the bigger the barrier, the bigger the reward for sticking to it. So fight harder and don't quit. So in the case where you don't find a meaningful reason as why it mattered to you so much, then you should move on. So that means if you don't find a meaningful reason as why it mattered to you so much, then you should move on, and that's the point where you realize that there's nothing you can do about it anymore. Both cases is going to be hard, to be honest. But once your heart is set onto it, don't lose the grip. And most importantly, do not let others affect your decisions, as some will try to discourage you. I came across situations in my life in which people tried telling me things that were not for my best interest. I reached to a point in my life where I would be so fed up and I had the thought of giving up, to be honest. But before making any decision, I would weigh the pros and cons and would imagine myself what would my life be like after achieving my decisions. There was this friend of mine who was like a sister to me. We were both enrolled in the same university. I had a plan in mind to obtain my bachelor's degree earlier than the stated academic plan. Then, after she knew I had such plan in mind, she came up to me and she was like, Farah, why do you want to apply to such, why do you want to work or you want to study in such or universities? You'll just end up just pressuring yourself since you're going to finish earlier than the stated academic plan. At first, I was a bit shocked of what she has told me, but at the same time, I thought, okay, maybe she doesn't want me to feel pressured or stressed. After I thought about it thoroughly, I thought that, okay, maybe she does not want me to feel stressed or pressured. After that, okay, as the days passed, I have realized that every time I ask her something, it would be about whether it would be about an advice or an assignment, project, and so on. She would say something like, that was not for my best interest, and sometimes she would come up with excuses. As the time passed, we became more distant. We were both looking for a job after graduation. I started applying everywhere, and it was one of my dreams to work in a multinational company. After she knew I wanted to apply to such organizations, she called me up and she was like, Farah, why do you want to apply to such organizations? They pay no wages for a lot of work, some of them. After this incident and the prior incidents, I had a clear picture in my mind that she does not want what's best for me, and she doesn't want me to succeed in my life. And there was a sense of jealousy. So I have decided that I would treat her casually. From that moment, I have thought about myself, and I felt that, okay, we should think twice before making any decision. And once we have taken a decision, do not let anyone affect your decisions. In life, what matters is our attitude. If we give up easily, we cannot taste the flavors of success. It will take time for a tree to grow tasty fruit, sometimes even years. So, for our success, it will take time, so don't worry. If we want to win in life, we should not stop till we get what we're looking for. The only thing that will help us make an achievement is self-confidence. So if we believe we can do wonders, we will. So if we should believe in ourselves before letting or allowing anyone to believe in us. The path of success can be rough and hard, but once we kept going with confidence, the way to success is not really far away. When life gives us 1,000 reasons to quit trying, give yourself one reason to try one more time. Never give up till you become a great achiever. We need to hear great questions these days, as it is not easy to come up with a good one. And we should not give up when we fail in our attempts, as you may never know what tomorrow might bring us. Failures are the stepping stones of success. Thank you.